So, good evening, everybody out there. Not sure who all's going to watch this, and not real sure if I got it hooked up right or whatever, but it doesn't matter whether you're a Democrat, you're a Republican, you're a liberal, or you're a conservative. You need to wake up and pay attention to what's going on around us. Now, a lot of people out there think that everything's okay and perfect and everything else. But Obama had a meeting with the Black Lives Matter head person, which lasted many, many hours, sat there, ate lunch together, and he praised them at the good work they're doing. Now, call me a cynic, call me whatever, but what I'm saying is you don't occupy main highways. Somebody's going to end up getting killed. That's not the way to do it. There's signs on the side of the highways and that say no pedestrians allowed for a reason. One of these times, people are just going to get fed up and they're not going to slow down. And then we're going to have fatalities out there because somebody wanted to make a difference. Somebody wanted to just think whatever, They want to make a statement so bad that they're willing to risk their life. Is it worth it? I don't think so. Everybody's life matters. It doesn't matter whether you're black, brown, white, yellow, green. It don't matter. Everybody's life does matter. And our government is pushing agendas upon us that are trying to push civil unrest in our country. Now, when we're having civil unrest, then he can declare martial law, and it's not good for anyone. If you're watching this, look it up. You'll see the definitions of it. It tells you, that you lose pretty much all rights to being a free citizen in this country. You're under restrictions of how long you can be out, what you can do, what you're allowed to buy, where you're allowed to go. It's just a mess. And it's sad that the Black Lives Matter movement and the new Black Panthers are so ignorant to the past that they don't realize it's not the white man that started slavery. 1.6% of slave owners in the United States were white. That's minuscule. But yet everybody gets up in arms and blames the white man for it when it was actually the black man in Africa selling the black men to the Spanish and to other blacks to bring to this country to sell. And it's just a shame how far this has gone backwards. Martin Luther King never wanted anything to be like this. He wanted peace. He wanted everybody to get along, just to coexist. But then we got Barack Obama in office, who obviously just hates the white man. I hate nobody. I hate nobody at all. I don't care what color your skin is. When I grow hate towards you, it's due to you tried to mess with me or my family or friends, or you're just here to make a mess of America. I love this country. I'll defend this country, and I'll defend mine and your rights. We may have difference of opinion on who's right on subjects, but that's why it's a free country and we're Americans and can do as we say. We're not so exclusive that people can't be different and still be friends. That's just insane. But right now, our government is pushing to have a divide between black and white, between I don't even know how, Saudi Arabians, Iraqis, everybody else. They're pushing this divide. They're pushing the war against us, against them. And that's not right. That's not what America's about. America was founded and built by immigrants. People come from all over the world to the United States because of the American dream. Right now, the American dream is pretty much a nightmare. People come here thinking that they're going to get everything they want, and have such a fabulous life when right now the unemployment rates are so far down, it really sucks. We're trying to build a country back up from the ashes that it's almost in. There's a lot of people who hate who I am and how I speak my mind. And I'm going to try to keep it clean and mellow. I'm going to try not to yell, scream, and get, all excited about it. But I'm just trying to get the word out. I don't care whether you're liberal, conservative, Democrat, Republican, Tea Party. I don't care if you're from Mars. We need to all band together to get this country back to what it's supposed to be. I know a lot of people out there, they want free handouts. They want everything in life for free. They don't want to work for anything. But that's off the backs of others who bust their ass daily to try and make ends meet. But at the end of the day, they're taxed so much in their pays that they can't make ends meet. I hope some of the Black Lives Matter are actually watching this, because, guys, you got it all wrong. The more you protest the way you're protesting makes you the racist, not us. So please, we're not trying to be your enemy. Don't be ours. Let's just get along, Can't we all be friends? I know that's probably not the best thing to say, but, I don't care what skin you have, what color you are, how tall you are, short you are, what color your hair is. I don't care about none of that. I care that when I come home at night, that I can do so peacefully. I can kick my feet up and relax knowing all my neighbors around me get along. I got a Mexican that lives next door to me. I've got a black family that lives on the other side of me. I got Puerto Ricans across the street. I don't even know what all's in that house over there. There's white, black, Puerto Rican, Indian, I don't know. But we all get along. There's no tension between us. We wave to each other, we say hi every day, help each other if needed help. And it's just ridiculous that the country can fall to pieces so fast in the big cities. I'm out in the country, and it's nice and peaceful. I really don't know what all freeways are getting shut down. I seen some videos earlier of people foolishly risking their lives walking out in the middle of a freeway. There's going to be a time somebody's going to come around that bend and not see them 75, 80 mile an hour, and that's, the end of it. Was it worth it? I don't think so. But hey, that's just me. So I don't want to waste any more of y'all's time out there. I'm going to go ahead and jump off. I'm hoping I get some more followers other than the two that are actually watching, and I'm not sure who they are. So God bless, Godspeed, and America. One more thing. Whether you're liberal, Democrat, Republican, a socialist, whatever you call yourself, this coming election, you need to pay attention. Now, I know the Democrats will probably lose their mind over it, but you guys got the wrong candidate running for office. Now, I'm not going to sit here and get ignorant about Hillary Clinton. I'll state a couple of the facts, and you can take it from there. In 1973, Watergate. She was an attorney during Watergate for the Nixon trial. She was fired for unethical behavior and lying, pretty much perjury. Then she had the Whitewater. Well, when it came to Whitewater, she embezzled millions of dollars from a hedgehog, pretty much, real estate firm, whatever. And people that were supposed to testify against her died. So who's kind of fishy there? And it just seems like everybody that's supposed to testify against Hillary just up and dies. It's mind-blowing. Then you had the email server stuff. You know what? That don't even upset me. And it don't have to upset you whether you're Democrat or whatever, Republican, conservative, I'm not saying it should upset everybody because some people feel differently. But the men that died in Benghazi, you could be a Democrat, liberal Democrat, and that could have been somebody in your family over there that Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama refused to send help to get them out of there before they were attacked. They asked to be taken out of there weeks before it happened. So what did they do? They sent Ambassador Stevens there to try to find out what's going on and work out some kind of peaceful offering or deal or whatever he was up to. But they didn't have to be there. None of them. They could have been taken out. There was units on their way to pick them up that were ordered to stand down and return to base. You know what? That's not freedom. That's not helping the people that died, but that's Hillary Clinton's way. She don't care who you are, who I am, who anybody is, as long as she can make money. As long as she can fill her pocket with millions of dollars off the death, the you know, the fuck, millions of families out there that are losing their houses for foreclosure. Why? Because their job just really fucked them with the Obamacare. Sorry about the language, but the Obamacare really screwed everybody. You don't have to change your doctor. You don't have to change your insurance plan. But when it came down to it, you had to change everything and got rooked into paying for a lot of nothing. Has anybody out there tried to use Obamacare? It don't work too well. I know a few people got it, and their bill's higher than it should have been if you walk in and pay cash. But pretty much that's illegal, remember that. But guys, I'm just saying, Donald Trump may not have been the greatest person to win the congressional or whatever, get the vote to run for the Republicans, but obviously he's doing something right, that the whole Republican House is up in arms. They're upset because he's going to disturb the tower of cards that they have going on with the backdoor deals, the embezzlement, the stealing of our money. You know, even Democrats and liberals out there know somebody that's on SSI or Social Security, and they keep taking the money from that and funding everything else. But the funny thing is, that money is not theirs to take. When you get paid and they take that money out of your check, that is your money to get when you need it, when you can no longer work. And it's just disturbing to find out the government just takes it and goes, oh, we'll give it to this. We'll give it to the illegal immigration fund to get more in here. Now, see, that sets up a whole other thing. Are they getting ready to start a secret little war going on to try to get us all to fight to keep our country? Well, there's millions of people that will fight. And if you remember back in history, it only took 3% of Americans to win this country from the British. So it doesn't take many. And Obama's thinking the military is going to fight against the citizens, which is wrong because the military took an oath not to fight the citizens, to protect them. So, America, it's a mess. Everybody's crying about everybody else. Everybody's freaking about everybody else's religion. And right now, we need to worry about getting our country back on its feet and going back to where it should be. God bless. Godspeed. Y'all have a good night.